What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of the Cubcast Daily, our daily news section we run here on the channel, exploring different topics, conversations, lists, news articles, breakdowns, and of course, our weekly look at the US AFROBEATS Billboard chart, which we call the Billboard Review. We're back inside the building with 1 week to go until the Christmas #1 will be revealed, which I'm very, very excited for. A week today, we will find out what that is going to be in the world of AFROBEATS music, at least from the US angle, which I very much do enjoy looking at. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We are trying to hit as many subscribers as we can before the end of the year, and we can do that with your help. So please do get involved if you are enjoying the content we're putting together here on the channel. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at what's going on with the Billboard chart. As you can see on the right-hand side of the page, Ashake's Peace Be Unto You now sits in number 50. It was sat in number 48 last week. We also see Bella Shmurda and Omar Lay with Filu dropping down at 2 places to number 49. Solid from Burna Boy alongside Kalani and Blast makes a re-entry at number 48, and we do see So-So from Omar Lay making another re-entry at number 47. It debuted at number 42, went out the chart, and now it's back at number 47, which I find surprising because I thought So-So was realistically one of the stronger tracks off the album. We do know the video for that one dropped a couple of weeks ago, so I'm assuming that's had a bit of the impact on its push back into the charts. We then see Thames with Ice-T moving up 4 places from 50th last week. It's now sat at number 46. Electricity from Fields and Davido now sat at number 45, down 1 place from last week. Jira, My Provider, the official remix with Limbo Blaze, Lecrae and Happy is sat at number 44, down 1 place again. Omar Lay's Understand up 2 places to number 43. The Key from Thames maintains its position at number 42, and Ashake alongside Burna Boy sits in number 41 with the official remix of Sungma. Again, we've been seeing some wicked clips of Ashake playing that one out live. Again, another big link up with Burna Boy on that one. So let's move up to the next section as we continue to grow and explore. So there we go. Interesting stuff indeed. Rema's Soundgasm moves up to number 40th. It was in 46th last week. We then see Wizkid Balance actually dropping down significantly, 8 places down on that one. We then see Libyanka, with People. Now, I've not heard of Libyanka, so that's a new one on me, but that one makes its debut on the charts in number 38, and we see Ballin' from Feels, a track we did actually review on the channel a couple of weeks ago, making its official Billboard debut in number 37. So cool stuff for both Feels and Libyanka. Again, I'll have to check out the People tune. If it's one that people do want to check out, let me know in the comment section down below. Alongside this, CK's Emiliana up 1 place to 36th. Replay from Thames up 1 place to 35th, and we also see the likes of Ashake with Organised sitting at number 34, maintaining its position from last week. Another 2-point jump for Simba alongside DTG with Rover. That one now in number 33. Burna Boy's On The Low continuing to reclimb the charts. I cannot stress how nuts this is. This, I think, is the oldest tune in the chart, and it's still sat in and around the top 30 positions. Well, 32nd, but it's in and around that top 30, which is absolutely crazy. We then see Mood from Wizkid and Buju making another jump back up to number 31. Actually doing better than a lot of the tracks on More Love, Less Ego, despite the fact that More Love, Less Ego in the first month of being released actually has a lot more streams across all different platforms than Made in Lagos does, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. But there we go. Moving up to the next section then, 30th and upwards, we do see Wow from Wizkid featuring the legendary combination of Skepta and Naira Marley. That one sat at number 30th, down 5 places from last week, and Loaded, Ashake and Tiwa Savage, actually a track that's part of that massive Empire collaboration drop. That one now down in 29th, down 3 places from last week. Ashake's Terminator now sits in number 28th. We do also see Extra Cool from Young John maintaining its position in number 27 again. I've got to say, that is a huge breakout tune for Young John. It's doing fantastically well, and long may the reign continue. It's great to see new artists break into that top segment and actually maintain it rather than dropping out straight away. Ashake's Johan now sat in number 26, up 2 places from last week, and Thames' No Woman No Cry down at 6 places to number 25. We also see Damages from Thames actually moving back up the charts, 5 places up to number 24, and Coming Back For You from Fireboy DML dropping down 8 places out of the top 15 and now sitting in number 23. Another jump upwards, 2 places up for Soweto from Victony and Tempo. Their very, very popular viral combination now sits in number 22, and Wizkid's Money and Love now sits in number 21, down 1 place from last week as we now move into the top 20. This is always where it starts to get very interesting indeed. So as we go, we do see in number 20th, Bad to Me, back into the top 20. Again, one of the tracks off the More Love, Less Ego album. One of the tracks that I actually expected to get a little bit higher on this chart. It peaked at number 8. I thought it would get into the top 5. That's what I thought, and I was clearly very wrong. Ruger with Asuaju now sat in number 19th, up 4 places from last week. A good look for him. We also see Cough from Kiz Daniel dropping down 2 places to number 18. The promo campaign for that one's been fantastic, I can't lie. We then see Ye, another classic from Burna Boy, again moving back up the charts. Maybe it's a thing that we're in the sort of winter period and people are going back to comfort tunes. Obviously, there's not that much new material being released at the moment, but again, a huge look for Burna Boy to have both a track from from an album that's 2 albums old and then a track off the new album actually sat next to each other on the charts in 17th and 16th position. It's Plenty being the one in 16th, of course. We then see Master KG alongside Burna Boy and Nomsido Zakode. Again, Jerusalem, that one's been in here for a long time. Still in the top 15, which is absolutely crazy, despite the fact it dropped down 2 places last week. We then see Feels and Budgie moving back up the charts, 22nd up to 14th. Fantastic news there, Found from Thames featuring Brent Fayez, up 1 more place to number 13. Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran now sat in number 12, down 1 place from last week with For My Hand, and Ayra Starr's Rush, again back on the fringes of the top 10. Again, it's great to see Ayra Starr in that position. I think next week is when we're going to start seeing a lot of these new tracks off the Maven project start penetrating. If we're going to see any at all, it'll be next week. But we now move into the top 10 section, which should be very interesting indeed. So coming up in number 10, we see Higher from Thames maintaining its position. This was the theme last week of this top 10. Barely anything changed. I think it was from 8th upwards, nothing changed. So I'm hoping we do see a little bit of movement, just so it's not the same. We do see a drop from Wizkid and Ayra Starr. 2 Sugar now sat in number 9th. It was in 8th last week, so that has dropped down 1 position. Interesting stuff. The highest ranking track off the brand new album from Wizkid, More Love, Less Ego. That collaboration is the one that is really doing bits. Ayra Starr has had 2 tracks in the top 10 this year, which is really cool for her as well. Definitely a big breakout year for her. We then move up 1 more place and we see Colosa from Oxlade moving back into the 8th position. I'm really happy for the success of this tune, especially later on in the year, seeing how quickly and how strongly it's been able to maintain that top 10 position. Really cool indeed. We then move up and see Peru from Fireboy DML and Ed Sheeran maintaining its position in number 7. Maintaining seems to be the word in the higher echelons of this chart, and it seems to have been that way for a long time. As we move up and do see Love at 9 TT with of course being the bracket. CK now sat in number 6, and he was sat in number 6 last weekend. Again, that track is yet to leave the top 10. Same with Peru. These two have been absolute Goliaths over the last year or so, especially in regards to this chart. We then see Alone from Burna Boy dropping. It's been in the charts for 5 weeks. It's now down in number 5th. It was in 3rd last week, so a 2-point drop on that one. That means we are going to see some movement around here. We see Essence from Wizkid featuring Justin Bieber and Thames back up to number 4, up 1 place again. I think it is the highest. Is it the highest streamed? I think it's the highest streamed. It's one of the highest streamed. It's in there. It's in and around that kind of bracket for this year. Absolutely crazy. We then see Last from Burna Boy, sat in number 3. Again, a track which I kind of expected to be in and around here, but again, back up to number 3. We then see in number 2, Thames, Free Mind. Again, maintaining its position, which means we do see another week at the top of the chart for Calm Down, Rema and Selena Gomez. A big link up this one. 15 weeks now in the number 1 position, which means it is going to be very difficult to overtake that record anytime soon, unless we see a big track drop out of nowhere. I think we're waiting for a long time until we actually see something take this off the chart and off the top of the chart, but also break that record. That record is outstanding. Bear in mind, this is the first year of this chart being active. 38 weeks. 15 of those 38 weeks, we have seen the same track at number 1. Absolutely crazy statistics. Great to see for Rema and Selena Gomez that they are continuing on this push. It's going to be very interesting to see next week as well when we see the official remix for Colosa, obviously featuring Camilla Cabello. That's going to be something. It's in a very similar ilk. Could that be the tune that on the international scale does the damage that Rema and Selena Gomez have done? I don't think it is. I think there's been a lot less impact on that remix than we have seen for this remix from Rema and Selena. I think that one had a lot more impact than the Camilla remix, even though I actually think they're in a very similar ilk. They have literally all the same sort of stats about them, so it's going to be very interesting to see if that one does make its way into the top 10 as an official remix, or whether they just stack it onto the original version of Colosa and then kind of do the same thing they did with this one. Who knows? We shall find out, though. There we go, guys. That is it for the Billboard review for this week. Again, not many new entries. Some interesting points, though. We do see Along the way, Colosa moving back up into 8th, movement in and around this position here. Last, in essence, both moving up with Alone from Burner Boy dropping down. We do also see, as we scroll down a little bit further, we see Feels with Ballin and is it Libyanka? I think it's Libyanka with People. Those two making their debuts at number 37 and 38. We also see re-entries for Omar Lay and Burner Boy alongside Kalani and Blast. So, some interesting movement, and we'll keep you up to date with this chart each and every week moving towards the Christmas period. As always, friends, if you have enjoyed this video, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cub Cam TV. Stay locked.